Mr. Investor, welcome back to the channel, baby. So a couple days ago, Jim Cramer said this about BNGO.
Right back. How can I help?
My equity is bio-nanogenomics.
Oh man! All right. Well, that's about as speculative. That's as speculative as you can get. Understand that one could be cut in half and no one would care. That's really the problem. Veto in New Jersey. Veto.
So you guys probably know the joke about Jim Cramer, and they say that whatever he says, do the opposite of what he says and you'll have success in the market. Remember, that's not financial advice. None of this is financial advice. It's for entertainment only. But just take a look at BNGO, what it's been doing. Some of you guys yesterday were lucky enough to pinch bio-nanogenomics at $4.97, $4.98. And today it's $5.28, so a lot of you managed to pick up some shares yesterday and average down even more. So originally, when we first reviewed bio-nanogenomics, all the analysts thought, before this recent dip, they were saying that bio-nanogenomics could hit $14 as a high, and some of them were saying $12, some were saying $10. Right now, all of them are saying $10, so it's representing an 89% upside from here. So although Jim Cramer thinks it's a speculative stock and the bears want this company to fall, look how all these institutions are accumulating shares of bio-nanogenomics. You've got all these institutional investors like the Vanguard Group, like BlackRock, $7.70 average, 14.8 million shares, averaging up 59%. And these 13F forms as well, we're going to see what's happened recently. Since it's been dropping, 45 days from now, I wonder what we're going to see with people's positions. Are they going to increase their share ownership? I think we're going to see bio-nanogenomics being gobbled up by all the institutions, and it will be revealed in 45 days time. The next thing I want to look at is management's options. I want to look at their stock options. So Richard Shippey, Chief Business Officer. We can see here this is a SEC filing. He has a stock option right to buy common stock, 400,000 shares, and this is at $7.37. If we look at some of the directors here, we can see David L. Barker, we can see Hannah Mazmuska, Albert Luderer, Yvonne. All of these directors here, they can gobble up their shares at $7.64. They all have allocated 7,528 shares. This is a stock option right to buy the common stock. So what I like about BNGO is they offer these people, these incentives. They offer them, these options to buy the stock. Here we can see Robert J. Pryor. This guy is helping lead product and sales. As the Chief Commercial Officer, he's entitled to buy 400,000 shares at $6.32. With Richard Shippey's stock options, 25% of shares subject to the option shall vest and become exercisable on June 14th, 2022. So is he going to be purchasing this on June 14th, 2022? What will the stock price be for bio-nanogenomics? So in order to push their employees to make sure the company is successful, they give them equity. You can see here, this is part of the company's 2018 equity incentive plan. So depending on how the company goes and if the stock price is above $7.37, they can all exercise their option to buy and purchase all of these shares. Now with stock options, this gives the investor the right but not the obligation to buy or sell a stock at an agreed upon price and date. According to Chartmill, in 2022, we should be seeing $28.5 million in revenue, and as the company builds out, we'll see about $172 million worth in 2025. And the question is, what does senior management value bio-nanogenomics at? What does some of the directors value bio-nanogenomics at? Especially since Christopher Twomey, he's one of the directors of BNGO. He was also one of the directors of Tandem Diabetes Care Inc. stock, and we can see his buys and sells here, his trades. He has not sold any BNGO shares. Well, according to this website, wallmine.com, Christopher Twomey bought 75,000 shares at Tandem Diabetes, and he bought these for $2. He didn't sell any for 2 years, and he sold for a 40x at $80 per share. And you can see gradually when he reaches his multiple, that's when he's comfortable to sell his shares. With bio-nanogenomics, he had the stock option to buy common stock at 51 cents per share. This was back in July 2020. Even further back, he also had common stock warrants right to buy 45,000 shares at 33 cents per share. And here on the SEC filing, if we look at insider trading reports, we can see that he's been selling Tandem Diabetes Care, but I haven't seen any sales of bio-nanogenomics. If you think about these directors, when they join company, if they can see value in company and they purchase all of these shares at $2 per share, like Tandem Diabetes Inc., and he's selling them for $100 a pop, it makes you think about how they analyze companies and what they believe it will be worth in the future if they're not selling it at $15 a share when they have the option to buy at 33 cents per share. So let me know if I'm right, let me know if I'm wrong. Tell me if you find this interesting, looking at, the options, the right to buy, and at these specific prices as well. $7.37, he can buy 400,000 shares. And if these guys are incentivized to make sure the company does well, to make sure they have loads of sales, to actually give, shareholders some value, if they're going to be buying BNGO at $7.37 per share, what do you think they value it at? What will it become? And these analysts, within 12 months, they're saying BNGO should be hitting $10 on the high, on the average, and on the low. So that was just a quick update video. Let me know your thoughts and feelings on Binance Genomics. What are your expectations for revenue coming up in the next quarter? Do you think we've killed it in sales? Do you think we've sold loads of Sapphire machines and even more consumables? Drop me some comments down below. And please, if you're able to, hit that thumbs up, click that subscribe button, and I'll catch you in the next video. Always remember, none of this is financial advice, and I thank you guys so much for watching and always supporting the channel. Mr. Investor Luck, over and out, baby. Shh.